What's good, my people? Stu Builder back with a new video. Today I have an offensive initiator. There's lots of different pie charts you can make an offensive initiator out of. I'm actually pretty sure you can make an offensive initiator out of any pie chart. Um, I think you can. But today we're gonna do the blue-yellow offensive initiator. Um, it's a good build for sure. It can't shoot threes, but everything else, it's decent at. All right, let's go right here. Blue yellow. We're gonna go pure speed. Remember, you are a point guard, so like you're gonna be Hall of Fame playmaking. You're gonna max your close shot. You're gonna bring your driving layup to a 93. Max your driving dunk. Max your standard dunk. And then you're gonna max all of your shooting. You're going to put your pass accuracy on an 80, max the rest of your playmaking, max your lateral quickness, max your steal, and then I put the rest on my post hook. It's not a real defensive build at all, but it's pretty offensive heavy. You get 22, 12, 22, and 1. I think that's 57 badges, so, it's a real good badge build for sure. And it has good speed too, you'll see that. I'd go burlier built just because of the size you're going to have to do. Height, we're going to go 6'7". This is a really tall point guard. And then minimum weight. Can give you 89 speed at 6'7", and you're a point guard. That's crazy. Arm length, we're going to go to 87.0. Okay, now let's talk about it. So we have a 70 mid-range, right? I'm telling you, you're going to be able to hit with that. And if you can't hit with that, then put on real player, because a real player will hit with the 70 mid-range. That 63.3, real player will not hit with a 63.3. Like, you might make one here and there, but you're not going to be consistent by no means. So unless you can time a 63, then I wouldn't even be shooting threes with this build. I just brought it up for the badges. The finishing's great. You have a 91 close shot with an 82 post control. So you'll be able to post score on a point guard. This is a point guard that you can post score on. And being 6'7", you can even post score on big men as well. Like, it won't even be a problem. You have an 85 driving layup and an 85 driving dunk. So when it comes to driving dunk, you get pro contacts, pro alley-oops, elite alley-oops. I think that's all the contacts you get. And then, of course, you get like Scottie Pippen and Clyde Drexler and Westbrook and all those good dunk packages. 88 standing comes in clutch, especially if you're trying to post score with this build. The playmaking is pretty great, especially since you get Hall of Fame playmaking. 77 pass accuracy with a 79 ball handle. That's great, especially for a 6'7" build. The defense is definitely lacking. You're not a defensive build. This build's more to run point and score. With a 72 lateral and a 73 steal, that's all you got. I didn't put anything in the perimeter just because, I don't know. I just feel like I can put on bronze clamps and it does the job of a perimeter defense. I mean, I'm not really looking to clamp anybody up on this build. I'm looking, to get some dunks, facilitate to my team, post score a little, hit a midi here and there, like, looking to play a little bit of offense on this build more than defense. This is an offensive initiator. Going forward, you can go either one because your main way of scoring will be slashing or post scoring, one of those two. But you could go play take just because you could run point with this build. You are 6'7", but you also get Hall of Fame playmaking badges with 22 of them. So you could go play take. That's what I'm personally gonna go. And you have the offensive initiator, Penny Hardaway. Isn't that a great name? Dude, this build plays just like Penny Hardaway too. Like, I mean, Penny was a little bit more defensive, but offensive, just like Penny Hardaway. Offensive initiator. And like I said, you can make this build multiple ways. The name comes up in every pie chart. So this is just the blue-yellow version of it. One of the better versions of it, in my opinion. Alright, getting to 99. 22. Okay, so you gotta remember, you can post score and slash, so you need badges for both. I'm gonna go Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Drop stepper, I'm gonna go to golds, Hall of Fame. Back down. So you're gonna be back downing guards mostly. So your back down punisher doesn't have to be that big. But if you do wanna, try to get with the big boys, then You might want to raise that up and then probably go fearless. This is probably what I would go right here. Or actually, I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with right there for my finishing. This is some pretty crazy finishing right here. Alright, so I'm gonna set these badges up for real player. I'm not gonna do timing, just because, you know, by this time everybody knows how they want to shoot with badges for timing. Like, you probably even skip over this part of the video because you know what shooting badges you like and don't like when it comes to timing. I'm just gonna do real player. So for real player, difficult shots, I'm gonna go gold, corner gold. This is actually pretty hard because remember, all I have is a mid-range, so I don't really need catch and shoot. I'm not saying it wouldn't be good to have, but I don't really need it. We might put it right there and then go volume. This is what I'd go right here. This is actually a lot of badges for just having a MIDI, so that MIDI definitely going to be on par. A lot of playmaking badges. All right. You just gotta keep up with me because I'm gonna go hard on it right here. Man, downhill and put a little bit on it. Okay, so I gotta take away a little for all these badges I want. I'm gonna keep hyperdrive because I'm mainly a slasher. Quick chain is a good one for quick first step. These three right here you definitely need. So this is for scoring. This is to help you score. If you're looking to be more of playing the one, and you really don't need all of this, probably take that off if you're not gonna score. Probably bring that up. And you get Hall of Fame bullet, and you can get like gold dimer, or you even get. Actually, I'd probably bring this down a little bit more. You get like gold dimer or Hall of Fame dimer or Hall of Fame floor general. Like, that's pretty crazy. You put it on unpluckable or post playmaker since you can post score. You get 22 to do whatever you want with. It just depends on if you want to be the one for your team, you know, play PG, or if you want to be a scorer for your team, depending on how you set up your playmaking badges. Defense, I'll just go clamps. That's going to take the spot of the lack of my perimeter defense. But yeah, this is the badges for the build. It's a pretty good build. It's not really a shooter, so you got to be able to, you know, hit with a 70 MIDI. That's pretty much all the shooting you get. But the dunking is there, the post scoring is there, the playmaking is there. So that, I mean, that's three different things you can do really well in this build. Then you can kind of hit the MIDI, and then if you get a lot of badges, you can hit the MIDI like wide open. As long as you're open, it's there. Defense is lacking. It's definitely the most lacking part of the build. But I mean, there's some builds that are defensive, some aren't. If you got a P-lock on your team, you just take the corner and he'll take the shot creator and you call it a day. So this is the blue-yellow offensive initiator.